For billions of years, our solar system has been drifting quietly around the Milky Way. A small island of warmth in an ocean of eternal darkness, a tiny sanctuary guarded by a single star. Every planet, every moon, every grain of dust follows a perfect cosmic dance choreographed over unimaginable time. No alarms, no intruders, no threats, but the universe is not peaceful. It is wild, ancient, and full of monsters, creatures born from dead stars, ghosts made of compressed gravity, objects that tear reality itself. And tonight, our simulation reveals what would happen if one of those monsters, a black hole, entered our solar system, not by purpose, not by attack, simply by drifting past us, like a silent predator crossing a quiet village. What happens next is beyond fear, beyond imagination, beyond anything humanity has ever prepared for. Far beyond Pluto, in the deepest shadows of the Oort cloud, tiny frozen bodies have been sleeping for billions of years, untouched since the birth of the sun. They float silently, as if frozen in time. But space itself begins to stretch. Light begins to bend. Trails of distant stars curve unnaturally, as though an invisible hand is pressing against the fabric of the universe. The first object to feel the disturbance is a lonely comet, half the size of a small mountain. Its path suddenly twists. Its centuries-old orbit snaps like a thread. The comet is violently slung outward, launched into the unknown at breathtaking speed. Astronomers watching deep space data streams freeze in confusion. The images show gravitational lensing, light bending in a region where nothing exists. No planet, no star, no gas cloud. Something invisible is coming. After hours of calculations, after running computer models that break under extreme values, after rechecking the readings again and again, the conclusion becomes horrifyingly clear. A rogue stellar mass black hole is entering our solar system. At first, people don't believe the news. Black holes are something that happen far away, in other galaxies, in distant corners of the cosmos. Not here, not in our home, but the evidence is undeniable. Gravitational waves ripple subtly across the solar system. The orbits of far-off comets begin to distort. Even Pluto's path shifts by a fraction, a tiny change, but enough to send panic through the scientific world. NASA, ESA, CNSA, ISRO, every space agency holds emergency meetings. The world's governments gather behind closed doors. Earth receives a message broadcast across every channel. A black hole has been detected moving toward the outer solar system. Estimated time before it enters the planetary region, 10 years. The world freezes. Life goes on, but with an invisible countdown ticking over humanity's future. As years pass, the black hole grows closer. By the time it reaches the Kuiper Belt, the icy realm beyond Neptune, its influence becomes undeniable. Countless dwarf planets shift in their orbit. Comets leave their ancient paths and plunge inward. The night sky begins showing strange patterns. Astronomers post images of distorted star fields, twisting arcs of light where nothing should be. The world trends under a single hashtag. Hashtag the visitor. But no one can see it. Black holes don't glow. They don't shine. They hide in perfect darkness. What humanity sees is the space around it bending. A ghostly halo. A circular distortion. A hole in reality itself. The first major victim is Jupiter. Jupiter is the giant guardian of our solar system, the vacuum cleaner that protects the inner planets. But now, even this titan feels the pull. Jupiter's orbit shifts by centimeters, then meters, then kilometers. Its famous great red spot begins behaving strangely. The storm shrinks, then expands. The color darkens, then fades. Gigantic lightning bolts, hundreds of times more powerful than anything on Earth, flash inside its clouds. The black hole is still millions of kilometers away, yet already the solar system is unraveling. Jupiter's moons suffer even more. Io's volcanoes erupt continuously, spray planes of molten sulfur into space. Europa's icy shell cracks with massive fissures. Ganymede's magnetic field goes unstable, producing chaotic surges. It is the first sign that gravity, the force holding the solar system together, is slowly losing balance. When the black hole drifts close to Saturn, something beautiful and tragic happens. Saturn's rings, delicate frozen sculptures billions of years old, begin to warp. The perfect circular bands twist like ribbons caught in a storm. Tiny ice particles accelerate, smashing into each other. The once smooth rings dissolve into chaotic streams of debris. People on Earth watch telescopes livestream Saturn's destruction, unable to do anything but stare as one of the most iconic cosmic wonders is torn apart. Saturn itself shudders. Winds in its atmosphere accelerate. Hexagonal storms at the poles stretch unnaturally. Titan's golden haze thickens as its atmosphere reacts violently to gravitational stress. The outer solar system is collapsing. On Earth, panic slowly grows into terror. Scientists propose missions, giant engines to push Earth, gravitational deflectors to alter the black hole's path, fleet evacuations to nearby stars, but every plan meets the same conclusion. The technology doesn't exist. The time isn't enough. Humanity has no backup planet. No escape route. The population is divided. Some ignore the danger. Some fall into despair. Some attempt to flee into bunkers. Some pray. Some deny. Some revolt. But most simply wait, helpless. As the black hole approaches the inner solar system, sunlight begins doing strange things. Sunspots multiply. Solar flares erupt at record-breaking intensities. The sun's magnetic field twists, interacting with the black hole's gravity in unpredictable ways. Earth's satellites start to fail, one by one. GPS collapses. Communication networks flicker. Electric grids shut down in cascading failures. Nights grow darker. Days grow unstable. Civilization feels the trembling heartbeat of the approaching void. Then something unprecedented happens. Mercury, the closest planet to the Sun, loses the delicate balance that keeps it in orbit. Its path becomes chaotic, spiraling unpredictably. The tiny world shivers under immense tidal forces. Cracks appear across its crust. Heat builds with nowhere to escape. Eventually, Mercury plunges into the Sun, the first planet to die. Humanity watches an entire world vanish like a stone dropped into an ocean of fire. Venus is next. Already a hellish furnace, Venus becomes even more unstable. Its clouds churn with unimaginable violence. Winds roar faster than sound. Volcanic activity erupts across its entire surface. Venus's orbit stretches. The planet swings closer to Earth in each pass, close enough to become a genuine collision threat. Every simulation ends with catastrophe. But the worst changes are happening on Earth. Earth's rotation slows. Days grow longer. The moon drifts outward, destabilizing tides. Weather systems collapse into violent storms. Snow falls in deserts. Heat waves strike the Arctic. Animals flee their natural habitats. Bird migrations go haywire. Oceans produce unpredictable supertides. Humanity begins to feel the black hole, not as a distant cosmic object, but as a presence shaping their daily life. One night, the sky behaves in a way no human has ever seen. Stars bend. Constellations twist. The sky swirls subtly, as if space itself is trembling. And then people see it. A faint, shimmering circle in the sky, dark in the middle, glowing at the edges. The gravitational lens of the black hole. For the first time, visible to the naked eye. Children scream. Adults freeze. The world collectively understands. The black hole has arrived. Earth's orbit shifts. Just slightly, but enough to cause global climate collapse. Winters become brutal. Summers weaken. Harvests fail. Food production collapses. The moon's orbit becomes erratic, triggering earthquakes and megatsunamis. Technology fails. Cities suffer catastrophic infrastructure loss. Nations fight over water, safe land, and resources. It is not the black hole itself destroying Earth. It is the unraveling of the solar system's gravitational harmony. When the black hole reaches its closest pass to the Sun, reality breaks. The Sun stretches slightly toward the black hole. Solar flares shoot out like cosmic whips. CMEs blast through space, frying what remains of Earth's satellites. Earth experiences a global blackout. Within days, society collapses. People flee to underground shelters. Governments form emergency coalitions. Scientists try to maintain communication through primitive radio systems. Humanity becomes a shadow of what it once was. Finally, supercomputers perform the last simulation. Earth will not fall into the Sun. Earth will not collide with Venus. Earth will not be swallowed by the black hole. Instead, Earth will be slingshotted outward. The planet is ejected from the solar system, transformed into a rogue world drifting through interstellar darkness. The sun becomes a distant star. Oceans freeze into miles-thick ice. Atmosphere collapses onto the surface. Only deep underground geothermal shelters remain habitable. Humanity shrinks into a species of survivors living beneath a frozen shell. Earth becomes a wandering orphan planet, a lonely ghost drifting through eternity. The solar system we knew was gone. Venus and Mars eventually collide. Jupiter stabilizes into a stretched orbit. Saturn's rings vanish almost entirely. The Sun becomes a dim lamp circling the black hole. A new, twisted solar system is born, alien and quiet. Earth drifts alone into the abyss.